Good morning, everybody. How is it going? I am doing good. I'm doing good. I hope you guys are too. Here today, we got some Final Fantasy X, which means 10, HD Remaster coming at you. I have never played Final Fantasy X before. I'm not much of a Final Fantasy guy. I played all of... This will be, let's see, I played 12, 13, 16, so this will be the fourth Final Fantasy I've ever played in my life. Welcome back, Icarus. How you doing? We already got a word redeemed. Let's go ahead and get that out of the way before we get into the game then. Welcome back from Comic-Con. I hope you had a great time. I'm sure you'll tell us all about it here in a little bit. Again, feel free to post any photos you'd like in the Discord. Let's see what Frosty got to say. Which iconic club became the symbol of decadent nightlife in the music festival in the musical cabaret? Find out when the ad ends. The Kit Kat Club was the infamous hotspot for the set stage musical cabaret, embodying the hedonistic glamour of 1930s Berlin. You had a blast. Got a Radax bottle. Met Neil Elias. I don't know who that is, but that's cool. What? I'm glad you met somebody, you know, neat that you wanted to. Where was I? Let's see. I think access. Think here?
Accessible.
Accessible. Capable of being reached. Accessible. Accessible. Yes, this is an accessible room. Do you need an accessible room? It's pronounced Elise. Oh, okay. Well, it's cool that you met Neil Elise. Again, I don't know who that is, but accessible. It was Neil Elise was accessible for you to meet. Oh wait, you guys can't see the word. Accessible. All right. Anyways, that's accessible. Let's get to the game now. I'm pretty excited to play Final Fantasy. Standards. We'll go standard. I suppose. Hold on. I'm actually gonna Google this real quick just because I don't want to screw myself later. Photos sent. I will check them out later. I mean, obviously not right now. Final Fantasy X. Standard versus excerpt sphere grid. Because I've never played this, just tell me which one to do. Okay, so it's recommended first time play. Just do the standard. So we'll do the standard. Yes. Okay, so the arranged is the modified music for the re-release. The original is the original. We'll go with arranged. Yeah, play the arranged soundtrack. I'm sure I can change that later. I actually like the sound of the original, but you can hear the oldness of it. Ma'am? the uncanny valley of PS2 textures remastered. Was this a PS2 game? Yeah, it had to be, because 12 was a PS2 game. Of PS2 characters remastered for modern systems. What is happening?
Listen to my story.
Okay, I'd love to. Thank God dialogue
This
happens.
may be our last chance.
I, was waiting. Watching, waiting, commiserating. Why is there a child at the club? Look at that kid in the overalls. You cannot tell me that is an adult. There's a child at the club. And invisible people at the club. Hello, everybody. It is I, your god. Goodbye. Okay, nope.
Can I have your autograph?
Of course.
Just never speak again, please, ma'am. Titus, you know what? Yeah, confirm. We'll be Titus for the game. Yeah, that's fine.
Good luck tonight.
I find it weird to be able to name yourself in a Final Fantasy game, considering...
What's my goal? I'll, do this. That will mean it was for you, okay?
What the f- If I score a goal, I'll do, this.
Walk in the front row. Fifth from the right.
Got it.
Man, one of the things that always kills me about Final Fantasy games is the fashion. This man, Titus. I want to just talk about his outfit for a second. He is wearing a, chest-length, short-sleeve, open hoodie with one sleeve, one long sleeve, and one short sleeve. A corset overall, and then what looks like a separately attached almost pair of shorts. Well, a pair of short shorts that has like an extension on one side. And he's like every other guy. Like, okay, well, not every other guy. Everybody in this area has a ridiculous... Everybody in these games has a ridiculous sense of fashion. But I just wanted to, like, look at me. Look at me. One side of you is always going to be cold in some regard. Either one leg's going to be cold, or one arm is. Oh, it kills me.
The game tonight. It's very important.
It's a championship, kid.
I've been a big fan of yours from the very beginning.
Oh, thanks.
I won't let you down.
Thanks.
Good. They don't even voice him. Hey, kids.
Can you sign this?
No problem.
Please?
Alrighty.
I don't even have a pen.
Me too.
He's not even holding anything.
Easy. go. Cheer for me.
2, 3.
Teach us how to blitz!
Hey, I got a game to play.
Then teach us after.
Maybe tonight,
You can't tonight.
I mean tomorrow.
Promise?
Promise.
Are those kids in a cult? What the fuck is happening? I like how there's just a waterfall coming out of the building. Actually, I do like that. I'm not being ironic. I do like that. That feels like some sci-fi futuristic water processing plant, right? Like, they purify the water for the city, and so you can see it's actually going. They have a waterfall that comes out. So you know the water's, like, clean and pure and pumping. So I'm okay with that one. I'm actually okay with that.
Shop running away from home when I heard the news. Our hero, Jet, gone, vanished into thin air.
Is this, are we just vibing on the interstate?
His biggest fan. I knew how sad he'd be. Heck, we all were that day.
Sounds like a modern blues
So now I
song.
says to myself,
Vibing on the interstate, going down the road.
We sat up talking about Jack all night.
Vibing on the interstate, so I'm
Make way,
told.
make way.
Cheers, Argo.
Coming through, sorry. Hey, I'm gonna be late.
You damn right, Az. You damn right. I gotta know. I need that knowledge. I got that thirsty knowledge. Like now there's an energy shield that prevents them from following me. Yo, Argo, you were having issues with your PS5 disc reader, right? Are you excited for Repo? I am excited for Repo. I actually bought it right before I went live. You can't wait to headbutt me? Aw, I can't wait to headbutt you. Any news on that? Because my disc reader on my PlayStation did a very similar thing. Perfectly clean disc, and it refused to read it, so you got me scared. You're the only person I know that that's happened to, so I was hoping you got good news. Not yet? Fuck. That's okay. And after you headbutt me to death, please sell my corpse for a profit. You've been Don't put gum in my PlayStation! I don't know who that is, but I like him. Again, ridiculous fashion sense. Everybody's got a ridiculous fashion sense in this game. But I can appreciate drunkenly standing on the edge of a building and saying cheers to a giant tidal wave led by a horrible monster as it attacks the city. The scariest part about this is you've just been showing up to my apartment and been getting in here. No issue, Az. The dog lets you in, the cats are chill with you. Also, can these motherfuckers breathe underwater? Oh, you put in the corpse in the cell box to revive them. That's also neat. Alright, well, in that case, don't sell my corpse for profit, please. Put me in the box to revive me. But, if I die in real life, you can totally sell my corpse for a profit. You won't get anything off me. But you could try. Oh my god, it's like if 9/11 happened during the Super Bowl. That's what I'm expecting, that I'm gonna have to get my disk drive fixed in some capacity. Which is very irritating. But, fuck me, I guess. To be fair, I haven't tried it with another disc, so I probably need to do that first, but... I do that later. They hit the water pentagon! The story of Atlantis. I would love it if this somehow pivoted to Disney's Atlantis, which is one of the
What are you
2
doing?
best Disney movies.
I was waiting for
What are you talking about?
Tied with Treasure Planet. Oh god, this is wet 9/11. Alright, I'm gonna stop saying things like that now. Because they're going to become progressively less funny. Alright, I got a new rant about Titus's fashion sense here. The sleeves he has, the sleeve on his arm, and the back of his pant leg are made of netting.
It begins.
What?
Don't cry.
What is the point of any of this? Any of your clothing? You've got a rant about the all beds? I don't know what that is, but feel free. I can appreciate a good rant. Alright?
What the?
There is nothing I love more deep in my soul. This is not true. I love many things more deep in my soul. But the one thing I love deep down in my soul is listening to people go on impassioned rants about completely worthless bullshit topics for like 20 minutes. Hit me with that rant that trigger, like, that stupid, inconsequential thing to 99% of the population, but that triggers you, like, deep down in your heart of hearts. Go on that rant, please. I love hearing those.
Sin?
No. 20 minutes isn't necessarily the limit, but I have found that in my life, about 20 minutes is the best time limit for a rant. Because any longer than that, you seem like you kind of get too deep into the weeds and will start losing people who don't know what you're talking about. Any shorter than that, you don't know how to make your point. So, because Waka is horribly racist against the Allbeds, I don't know who any of those people are.
My old man?
Watch the Wakas. Watch Allbeds get mentioned when Waka's on screen and he gets visibly angry. Oh, that's gonna be funny. Weird creatures from Hellboy. I could see that. I was thinking more, actually, no,
These ones don't matter. We cut through.
was it Hellboy? Oh, okay. No, I think it was the... it reminded me of the regenerating alien from Men in Black 2. I think it was. The, like, tentacle monster.
Don't bother going after all of them. Cut the ones that matter and run.
Power break. No. The controls for this are kind of weird, so it's gonna take me a minute to get used to it. Ew. No. Ew. 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 Go away. Go away, bot. Begone, bot! Right? Well, to be fair, Argo, if you put a sword in my hand, I don't think it would take me long to figure out how to use it. In fact, he's Argon. In fact, I have a sword. And, yeah, it's pretty instinctual. Hold it, hit thing with it. Don't hit yourself with the pointy end. Oh, that's a big boy. Wood.
Get out of my town!
How's a sock supposed to use a sword? Very carefully, as it turns out. Character's overdrive gauge beneath the MPHP displays full. Character may use a special unique attack. Press left if the command window to use an overdrive. Alright. Bushido. Dragon Fang. You don't even call it out? Oh. 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 I was not ready for that. Okay. I was just sitting over here like do 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 do. I like how the energy black hole barely. Oh, I could have. Ah, well, we'll get him next turn. Now that's a very important nap at the weed store. Honestly, best possible. Spinal cut. Oh my god. Spiral cut. Okay. I don't... You have to explain what you want me to do, game. Dimmy? You can't just be like, ah, yeah, here's a context thing. Hope you get it right. Yeah, I mean, no, that's a good point, though. You take an Uber to the weed store, nap in the Uber on the way there and back. You're welcome. Yeah. Heal up Titus, and then Titus will heal up you. I don't want... Oh, there we go. Do it again. Okay, I guess you're healing yourself. That's fine. Titus is only at, like, you know, a third of your health, but whatever, man. You're good. Okay. If this guy dies in one more hit, I'm gonna be so upset. You're gonna go... Imagine the weed store running out of weed. Well, have fun. Think of me. Tell the people at the weed store I said hello. I say imagine the weed store running out of weed, but a Dairy Queen near where I work ran out of hamburgers once, so... You know what? Stranger things have happened. Hold on. What are you? What are you? Traveler Sphere. Oh, yeah, let's save. I gotta remember that this is how... I forget that this is how Final Fantasy works. You got save spots. I also gotta get off of here at 1:30 today. I gotta be at work a half hour early.
What are you laughing at, old man? Aaron, let's get out of here.
The Arby's near you ran out of roast beef twice. What the fuck else do they do there?
Give me a break, man.
Welcome to Arby's. We can get you curly fries or a Jamocha shake. Okay, honestly, just rolling up to Arby's for curly fries and a Jamocha shake doesn't sound too bad. Okay, Argo, we gotta stop talking about this, otherwise the stream's gonna end at 1 so I can stop on my way to work to get Arby's. Which I don't want to do. I don't need to do that. Wings start to flicker. Alright, well, let me... flicker that, punk. Arby's gets... I like Arby's. My problem with Arby's is only that it's how expensive it is.
This could be
That's really my only issue with Arby's. Is... like, it's on average 30% more expensive than any other, like, equivalent fast food place. And that was before inflation got bad over the last few years. Like, I remember, years ago, say McDonald's was $10, Arby's would be $13 or $14 for an equivalent meal. Which I feel like at Arby's, on average, the quality is higher. Like a good roast beef, like an Arby's roast beef sandwich, I think is higher quality than a McDonald's burger. But, I'm not going to McDonald's because it's a high quality burger. Right? I'm going to McDonald's because it's cheap and convenient. So if I'm paying 30% more, I'm not doing it for quality. But I do like Arby's. Arby's almost always gets to the bottom of the list. I feel like that's because it depends on what you're comparing. I don't feel like you can accurately compare a roast beef sandwich to a hamburger because they are very different foods in my mind. I mean, they're both beef, air quotes, beef, but they're not equivalent. Because a steak and a hamburger are both beef, but that's not this. They're not the same. You can't really compare them. So I feel like it's not fair to compare a roast beef sandwich and a hamburger. Now I will say you can compare them on French fries, but I feel like Arby's has really good fries, but only if you want curly fries. If I want straight cut fries, I don't want Arby's fries. I should probably pay attention to what's happening here. Why am I getting sucked up into a giant butthole?
It all begins here.
Why is a giant seer with a butthole eating the world?
Hey,
Is this gonna get me banned on Twitch? Hey Ponton, how you doing, man? Start playing Simple and Clean. I'm scared to Google that now. A to go down. I'm going down, down, down to my knees. Oh, baby, please. Simple and Clean is goated. Okay, hold on. I'll give her a little pause. Now, I will also say on the note of Arby's, though, can't really compare the fries all the time. But you look me in the eye and you tell me that Jamocha shake ain't straight fire. Is it Arby's that does the Jamocha shake as I say that? Oh, it's a song for Kingdom Hearts. Okay. I understand now. You think so? Okay. Alright, well, let's see what Frosty has to say. Attention, coming soon to a chat near you. In a world where sports are foreign and Final Fantasy X reigns, join Mortician of Faith's chat for a wild ride as teases headbutts and PS5 pranks while Argo battles tech woes and Atlantis myths, rants about Waka's racism and Hellboy creatures collide with bot banishment. Will Ash choose weed over sleep? Will Arby's ever have roast beef? Stay tuned. Ads. Where am I to go? Oh. Probably to the only other person here in this weird floaty island hellscape. Going down, baby. Could I land?
I thought thought about a lot of things.
Don't worry, you'll hear the simple
Where
and
I
clean
was, what I got myself
if I ever
into.
play Final or
I started
Kingdom
to
Hearts on
feel
stream.
lightheaded. And then
Which
sleepy.
is a proposition that
I had a
realistically
dream.
scares
A
me.
dream of being alone. I wanted someone, anyone, beside me. So I didn't have to feel alone anymore.
Plays Kingdom Hearts. Okay, I'm gonna burp. I'm gonna burp all over the place. Let it pass. Let it pass. Okay. Much better. I was gonna say, plays Kingdom Hearts, gets sued by Disney 47 times. That's why streaming Kingdom Hearts scares me.
Anybody there? Aaron! Hey!
Alright, bird. I feel like Square made this game because they got good. They made water like swimming mechanics, and they're like, we have to do something with this. That's why this is so important in the game. They finally figured out how to let characters swim, so they're like, this whole game has to be water based. A water based Final Fantasy game? Are you mad? Mad like a fox. Bring back swim mechanics to Monster Hunter. Yes, let the people fight the giant fish. Can have 200 save files. Will I beat this game in under 200 save files? Well, ain't that the question for the ages. God, I hope so. Hi, Potion. Hell yeah! You need to kill giant fish. I've got a need to kill giant fish. It's a very odd and specific need to have. Okay. Why did you stop to look at this? Just keep walking. It's a valid Monster Hunter need. You know what? I believe you. Mostly because I don't know what any other Monster Hunter needs are. So I'm forced to believe you. Also, those shoes would be the worst to wear while wet. I appreciate the fact that my sword is kind of like a giant fish hook. It's a good touch, considering everything. What the fuck is that? Oh, it's a big boy. Maybe get out of the water. Okay, well, if he eats you, just go straight in. Don't, like, try to get away. Make yourself as thin as possible, go straight down his gullet. He has a giant net cage for a belly. So then you can just, like, kind of, you know, pull apart a couple of his ribs and walk out of there. Hey, boss. Oh! Bare minimum 60 plus pounds of armor. That's true. Y'all be out there carrying 300 pounds worth of gear. I feel like any underwater fighting in Monster Hunter wouldn't be so much fighting. Or, more accurately, it wouldn't really reflect how underwater you guys are. It would just be like you would have to just sink to the bottom. Like you're carrying all that metal armor, big metal weapons.
I had made it out of the frying pan and into the freezer. I thought I was gonna die in this place.
I'm gonna die in this place. I mean, depending on how bad I am at this game, you very well could die in this place, Titus. That could happen. That is not outside the realm of possibility. So I should be able to knock this game out by, like, 3 or 4 streams, right? This isn't a super long game. 12 hours. Need fire. All right. Well, first, why don't we do a cheeky little save here? Okay, what's flavor text? Reminds me of the remains of a campfire. With flint and tinder, you can start another fire here. Alright, well, let's do what we can do. I guess through here. I'm trying to examine. Maybe I should play this mouse and keyboard instead of a controller. Ah, here we go. Obtain flint. That flint is soaked through. There's no way that flint is going to work. I know flint is like metal or a rock. I'm not really sure. But it's still wet. Oh, not that door? Not that door. Door. That's the one I came through. Google says average playtime is 40 to 50 hours. Alright, so a bit longer than 2 or 3 streams. Fair, fair. No, that's okay. I know Final Fantasy is a long game. A withered bouquet. Yeah, that should work. Ah, but what's upstairs? Can I go upstairs? Can I go up here more? I can. I guess I need something to strike the flint. A high potion. Not what I was thinking. Oh, I have a sword. I don't need anything to hit the flint. Okay. Honestly, though, 40 to 50 hours is about what I was expecting for Final Fantasy. Which isn't, like, I'm not complaining about that. That ain't too bad. I can handle that. Okay. Something's in here. Bro, don't just pass out on the stone like that. The stone will sap the heat right out of your body. Even with a fire going, it won't keep you warm enough.
I need food. What do you want?
I don't know, man. This is your vision.
Your team lost because
because of you.
You came to say that?
It's been 10 years. I thought you'd be crying.
Who, me?
You cried.
Ball your little eyes out, Titus. We all watched it happen.
Hey, wait! Don't go out on me!
Well, bro, you gotta get some more wood for it.
Just hold on!
Feed the fire, baby. Ah, good. Something easy and fun and not at all terrifying to fight.
Give me a break!
Alright. Haha! Take that. Oh, fuck. Why does this creature have 5 times the health I do? Oh god, the demons have gas masks. Oh, okay. That is clothing. Again, the fashion sense in these games.
You on my side? Cool!
Certain items like grenades have special effects when used. These items can be used during battle by selecting special ability. Okay. Use grenade. The grenade... Okay, I mean, it did do more damage than my sword. Everyone wishes. What's stopping you from dressing like this? What's stopping you from wearing a belt thong outside of your clothes? This thing can't keep going much longer. Yeah, we don't need Titus to win. I was right. No, I'm gonna reload and do that, because I don't want Titus to only get 5 AP from that. Oh, that's... okay. Man, game... What's stopping you? Your immaculate jawline? How is your immaculate jawline stopping you from wearing a belt thong outside of your clothes? Believe me, the helmet is a not very concerning part of the outfit.
Fed! Trivita Grisa!
This is a lot just for me to have to... Alright, you can't skip cutscenes. I'm not reloading.
Kuno.
I'm so fucking confused. This might be one of the most confused. This might be high up on the list of most confused I've been while playing a game. Which is really saying something. Because I've played some weird ass games and been very confused. But those at least, like, this has kind of context.
Kid, it died ya.
Well, I'm sure it does.
Hey, that hurts.
Eventually.
Subject, right?
Whoa. Okay.
It's just worse because this is like a Final Fantasy game, so everything's like...
Penis.
Did that guy just say a little penis?
Right. Whatever. I said I don't understand.
Fed! He said you can stay if you make yourself useful.
You understand me?
Also, why did you guys save me if you're just gonna, like, beat me
All right,
up?
I'll work.
Alright.
Oh, almost forgot.
Yeah, using... Okay, so you're good at the character acting those spheres. Let's see how this is done. This location's for defense upgrades. An ability called nodes. Activate the nodes. Gotta be near the node. Then character switches list commands here. Select move. S is sphere level. Ability points. By doing battles. Yeah. I know how RPGs work. I have played a few of them. Not grow stronger. Okay. Not to move too fast, you may forget to activate nodes you pass over. Then build cheer. You don't have to be at a node to activate it. You can do it from an adjacent node as well by selecting a destination. When the character arrives at the design spot, you will ask. Okay, so if I activate the ones I passed over, I have to use an S. I gotta go back. Okay. In retracing steps, you can move 4 steps by sending one up. Okay. Activate a node. I gotta use spheres. Those from defeating enemies. Hit B. Okay. That's what I have. And they do certain things. Strength, defense, and HP for power. Ability for ability. Character nodes are adjacent to it. This means those can be one step behind or ahead. It can be activated. Okay. Okay, so it highlights here, select the node. What ability sphere was used? Okay. Okay, I get it. Activated separately by each character. Character can reactivate a node already used by another character by moving to it and using the corresponding sphere. That's nice. Locks cannot be opened at present. Okay. Alright. Hit Y to display their status. Cool. Switch between characters. Alright. Oh, I can't. Yeah, because Titus didn't get any experience. Really needed the manpower. Yeah, they're gonna kidnap Titus and make him. All right. Well, glad I got no points for that battle. That was real nice. Out of bed, all the head primer volume 1. Secret Albahead language are revealed. Y is A. Oh, that's neat. Help you decipher the strange Albahead language. Secret draw Albahead Mahike Pakat only. Okay, I actually like that. That's kind of cool.
What's this?
Find books, learn the language.
Some kind of crane?
Rahui! Kadja Vijavonu strana!
All right, all right. You don't have to shout.
All right. Oh my god, please. I'm gonna save, so I don't have to go through that tutorial again. Yeah, go override that one. Because I will cry if I gotta sit through that sphere tutorial again.
We found some ancient ruins right beneath us.
Okay.
It's not active now, but there should still be some power left. We're gonna go down there and activate it. And then we should be able to salvage the big prize. Okay, let's get to work.
All right, sure.
Roger.
She was phasing through that railing a little bit. Dive, dive, dive. I like how we are free diving. Hundreds of feet below the water. Nice. Like, at some point, your lungs are just going to be pulped. And I think the free dive feat is only the free dive record is only like 70 feet or something like that, I think. And I'm pretty sure the person died setting it. Hold on. Now I'm actually really curious about this. Free dive world record. 136 meters, 446 feet. Okay, I was very wrong about that. This man has... Okay, I'm getting conflicting information. Generally free diver. The deepest, 253 meters. Is one answer Google's giving me, and then another one is saying 136 meters. Okay. So the deepest dives in constant weight, CWT, are 136 and 123 respectively. And then the deepest is no limits is 253. So I was very wrong in that. Never mind, Titus. You keep on diving, buddy, because I think... Okay, perspective-wise, I think we still might be past that, but... Not as bad as I thought. That is absolutely insane to me, because I have been, like, under 5 feet of water, and been like, okay, some pressure. Pressure pushing down on me makes it hard to breathe. So I can only imagine a few hundred feet of water. I like how he's just pounding the wet computer. How will I get this waterlogged tablet to work? Smack, smack, smack. It wasn't even smack, it was punch, punch, punch. Punch, punch, punch. I'll punch, punch, punch. Punch your tablet. Punch your tablet. I'd like to apologize. Lady, we gotta get you, like, a sword or a hammer or something. I'm sorry, but having you only be able to throw grenades at people or weakly punch them is not the most helpful. Yeah, that would have been disorienting as hell back in the day on a PS2. Oh my god. Okay, let's go. So we do. People can just breathe underwater in this universe, right? Like, that's just a thing people can do? Is that ever talked about? They just have insane lung capacity. Yeah, everybody here can hold their breath for like 7 hours at a time. Special commands become available in certain battles. Press left to act. Okay. Stand by. Nautilus charge. Okay, why would I... Let's spiral cut this guy like a ham. You can't have a lot left in you, my dude. We gotta be close to, like, finding out your health limit. Circle around. Mr. Tentacles, eh? Okay, yeah, you go ahead and heal yourself. Mysterious lady! And I'll do the same. I don't know how you throw a potion over yourself underwater. Alright. In the 1970s, George Lee soared to the top of the world in which competitive sport? Find out when the ad's in about a minute. We'll find out when the ad's in. I have no idea. I feel like I've heard the name George Lee, but I don't know who that is. Could you be dead already? Thank you. I appreciate it. It turns out all I had to do was ask. The enemies in this game are so polite. Alright. We good? We chill? We Gucci? We going? George Lee was a world champion in the graceful and challenging sport of gliding. How do you competitively glide? Is my question. Is it a race? Is it like a time trial? Because like I've seen, you know, hang gliders, paragliders, things like that. I've seen them. I know they exist. I would never do it because I'd be terrified. But, like, how is it competitive? How are you determined the best at falling? Is it who goes the furthest? Is it like a distance thing? Everybody stops at this mountain? And however you, like, whoosh? I don't... I've also heard there's some, like, light gliders, like, not hang gliders, but, like, aircraft gliders. Maybe time to get down. I could see that. Like, maybe there's, like, a landing spot, so, like, at a certain point, and it's whoever can get there the quickest.
Hey! Hey, I helped out, didn't I?
But yeah, there's gliders, like, personal aircraft-sized gliders that apparently, from my understanding, can basically fly indefinitely. Because you like, they use a propeller, an electric engine, to get an electric propeller to get up to, like, gliding height. And then they glide.
Whoa!
But because it's an electric engine, I think they have components where you can, like, pedal charge it. And then, you know, it's charged. And then as you, like, when you lose altitude, you just turn the engine on, pick up some more altitude.
Hey!
A little spicy.
It's because you eat too fast.
Oh, he was choking.
Hey!
What the f-
Hello there. What is your name?
Riku?
Whoa! You really do understand. Whoa-hoo-hoo!
Alright, well, Titus has lost his mind.
Why didn't you say so earlier?
I didn't get a chance to. Everyone thought we were a fiend.
We?
Oh, we means you.
Okay. So they're French.
Who are you guys anyway?
Happy-go-lucky kind of guy.
We're Albed. Can't you tell?
Hey, you know, sometimes you just get
You're not
transported
Albed, are you?
to a new dimension,
Bed is.
Where are you from?
and you just gotta make the best of it.
I'm a blitzball player. Star player of the Xanarkan Abes.
Did you?
Okay, why are you called the Abes? Like, the honest Abes? Is your team the Abe Lincolns? Also, why did you do a kicking motion like that? The whole game takes place underwater. Now, I promise I do actually like Final Fantasy games.
So I told her everything there was to tell about Xanarkan.
I think the franchise is a good
There,
franchise, a
Blitzball,
good
and
series.
Sin's attack. And about how Aaron and I were engulfed in this life.
I respect
I just said
it
things as
for
they
what
came
it's
to
done
mind.
for like
But then I started to
turn-based RPGs, RPGs as a whole, JRPGs. It's literally been a genre-defining game for several iterations of its existence.
You were near sin.
I do like Final Fantasy, but my God, do I love to rag on all the crazy stuff happening in it, all the ridiculous things.
Maybe you just had some kind of dream?
You mean I'm sick?
Because of sin's toxin, yeah.
You sure?
Yeah.
Sorry you can hear
There
my
is no
chair
Xanarkand
creaking.
anymore.
I can't do anything
Sin
about it.
destroyed it 1,000 years ago. So no one plays blitzball there.
Huh? What do you mean, 1,000 years ago?
Like, I like how he just got
I
told,
saw Sin attack Xanarkand.
like, he just got told 1,000 years passed since his last memory, and he's just like, I don't believe that. That sounds crazy. No, yeah, save the game. Alright,
You
what's...
said... You play blitzball?
Uh-huh.
You know, you should go to Luca. Someone might know who you are, or you might find someone you recognize.
Okay.
Okay.
Ah. Okay, leave it to me. I'll get you to Luca. Promise.
Thank you.
You'd rather stay here?
Uh-uh.
Okay, I'll go tell the others. Wait here.
You can just do that?
Oh. And one thing. Don't tell anyone you're from Xanarkand, okay? Yevon says it's a holy place. You might upset someone.
Oh, uh-huh.
It's been over 1,000 years. No cap for real? Cap? Cap, no cap. No, no way.
My Xanarkand?
That's what I need. I
Some
need...
kind of holy place? Yeah, right, I thought. Since when?
If we can brain rot Skyrim, can we brain rot Final
Yevon?
Fantasy?
Sin? Luca? I thought Sin just took me to a faraway place. That I could go back in a day or two. But 1,000 years into the future? No way! Whoa, whoa!
You fucked up the whole boat! Yeah, I want every game translated into brain rot. Because I don't know what's happening half the time in games anyway. So, like, it wouldn't matter. I could be playing a game in Japanese, and if, like, they just translated to brain rot, I don't know. Alright, bye guys. It was nice knowing you. Not really. Only one of you was kind of nice to me. Yeah, save the game. Okay, can Sin not actually kill me? Can Sin just drop me off? Like, in water? Is that his entire power structure?
Riku!
I can only move you from one wet location to the next.
Blitzball!
Hey, you okay?
Oh, that's the guy who... Oh, is his name John DiMaggio? Got $300 worth of weed for $100. Nice. First time discount. Hell yeah, brother man. Oh, I remember. I think I watched Store play this a while back.
Yo. Hiya.
You wanna try that move one more time?
One more time?
Finally. Things were starting to look up.
Just zones out as it donks him in the head. It's Waka the super racist.
You know, amateur. Who you play for?
Okay,
Xanarkin Abes.
hold on.
What team you say again?
It is John DiMaggio.
I meant, forget that.
Ah,
I got too close to Sin, and my head's all foggy like. So I don't know where this place is, or even where I came from.
Sin's toxin got to you, but you're still alive.
wait.
Let's be together.
This isn't...
All right, back to practice.
That's not John DiMaggio, though.
Coach and captain of the Besaid Aurochs, brother.
Okay, hold on.
What? You hungry? Okay, back to the village. I'll get you something.
Did they keep John DiMaggio? For the HD? For the remaster? Because it kind of sounds like him, but it kind of
Felt like I
doesn't.
could trust this Waka, so I just had to ask. It's true Xanarkin was destroyed, right? 1,000 years ago? So it's just a big pile of rubble now, isn't it?
Long time ago, there were a whole lot of cities in Spira. Big cities with machina, machines to run them. People played all day and let the machina do the work.
Yeah, I just hear Bender doing an accent.
Take a look. Sin came and destroyed the machina cities. And Xanarkand along with him. Yeah, that was
Yeah, that's never gonna get out of my head.
Just like you said. If you ask me, Sin's our punishment for letting things get out of hand. What gets me though, is we gotta suffer because of what some goofballs did way back when.
What gets me though?
We
We
must
gotta
still
suffer.
prepare for our sins. That's important. It's just that it's hard to keep at it sometimes, you know?
It was just as Riku said. Waka and Riku couldn't both be lying. Why would they?
Yeah, no, same. Like, it's 100% just Bender doing a tropical accent.
Hey, I'm not saying that team never existed, yeah? But you gotta figure, a team living in luxury like that be pretty soft, eh?
I appreciated the fact that Waka was trying to cheer me up. But at that time, all I
Oh.
could think about was everything that happened to me. All this.
You're welcome,
started with
everybody.
Sin. Maybe if I could find Sin one more time, I could go home. For now, I just live life until that time came. No more worrying about where or when I was. Sure, it was hard not to think
I'm sorry,
of
but
home.
John
I
DiMaggio
started
just
to
has
feel
a
better
very
already.
distinctive voice.
A little better. Maybe.
Where I always know... People are always like, oh, that's Troy Baker. Troy Baker is in every video game, and you can always recognize him. I could hear Troy Baker do 5 different characters with the same voice, and I wouldn't be able to tell you it was him every time. I never notice when it's Troy Baker in a game. You give me John DiMaggio, I can hear his voice from anybody. Because he just sounds
This way.
like him. Like, even now, he just sounds like himself doing a tropical accent. Like, he's some guy from New York, but, you know, hey, brother, man, you gotta do a bit of a tropical accent for this, you know, so you got the blitzball and Like, it's just, oh, it's all I can hear. He's a very talented voice actor. But it is just straight up his voice. Why, John? But that's kind of what the best voice actors do. They do voices that are their voice. You just do your voice, and then, like, anybody, you have that role. Because then, if they want to replace you, they have to find somebody who can impersonate you. Which, it's a lot harder to impersonate an actual person than it is a character for some reason. At least for me. I don't know if that's true for other people. Maybe I'm just weird. I am weird. But, you know what I mean. You aspire to have talent like that? Hey, believe me, if people were willing to pay me just to do my normal voice for things, I'd take them up on it. But, yeah, that's the same thing as, he's a terrible person, but the Rick and Morty guy, I don't actually know his name, but the guy who he was on Rick and Morty, like, did a lot of stuff for it, got indicted for domestic violence or something like that. But that's, like, Justin Roiland, thank you, ass, yeah. All his voices were very close to his voice. So after he was, made to leave the show, that's why, like, I haven't watched Rick and Morty since, like, 2 seasons before that happened. But from my understanding, there was a massive difference in the voices. And that's why, like, they got rid of the guy who just did his own voice for everybody. And did, like, 80% of the voices or something like that. Also, I love the fact that he just throws a ball at these fish to kill them. Imagine if you went fishing with a friend of yours and he just went with a baseball. And every time, like, a decent-sized fish swam by, he just chucked that into the water. Like a 90-mile-per-hour fastball. Straight into the water, and it just killed the fish. And that's just how he went fishing. 2 antidotes? Hell yeah! Respect. I mean, honestly. I'd be impressed. I don't know if my brother's still friends with this guy, but I remember several years ago, I met my brother was hanging out with a friend of his, they were going fishing or something, and he asked me to bring him something. It wasn't too far away, so I, like, went out there. I don't fish. I'm not much of a fishing person. I don't fish, I don't hunt, I rely on other people to get me my food. Alright? Like, just real talk. I could fish. Conceptually, I like the idea of fishing. You know, sit out by a lake for a few hours, vibe out. If anything happens, you catch a fish. You know, conceptually, I like that. But I don't like getting up early. I'm not an early riser, I don't fit. Anyways, this guy, it was one of the most impressive things I've ever seen. They were catching small fish to use as bait for bigger fish later. So they had, like, this 5-gallon bucket with some water in it, and they were just at this creek. This guy would literally, like, cast the line into the creek for less than a minute and pull a fish out. Every single time. I watched this guy do this, like, 8 times in a row. Just whoosh, 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 whoosh. I was like, how the fuck do you do that? And he's just like, you know how to fish, you learn. I'm like, I get learning how to fish. You're literally just putting the hook in the water and the fish instantaneously bite it. I think one took less than 5 seconds. And, like, that doesn't even make sense. It's like, you just do it.
A major blitz tournament's coming up. All the teams in Spira will be there. It's so huge, I'm sure someone there will recognize you. Then you can go back to your old team, right?
All right,
It'll
Tropical
be
Bender,
fun.
whatever
What
you say.
Huh? Come on, come on.
Sure thing.
Dude, our team is gonna rock, eh?
I don't think you could hear you, Waka.
I thought then that Blitzball and Sin were the only two things that Spira and Xanarkin had in common.
I don't think people can hear underwater very well.
I wasn't too far off either.
At least I hope not, because when I'm at work and there'd be people in the pool underwater, I'd be talking mad shit
This is
about
where
them.
I was born. I started Blitz when I was 5. I joined the Aurochs at 13.
I'll
10 years
see
ago.
I'll see kids playing in the pool, they'll go underwater, but
Never
stupid
won
fucking
a
kids.
game. Well, after last year's tournament,
The issue is now is not consuming too much, as I have no faith in you in that regard. I fully expect that when we go to play Repo tonight, you are going to be so absolutely gobsmackingly blitzed that you're not even going to be able to know what a keyboard is. 2 jars of gummies, 2 chocolate bars, and 3 vapes.
was my big chance.
Why don't you have 2 gummies and like half a chocolate bar right now?
Nice excuse.
Hey, hey.
You know,
So, you
if
wanna
you
win the
boof the
tournament?
gummy, it
Go out
hits
with
harder
style?
and faster.
So, what's our goal?
I don't care how we do, long as we play our best. If we give it our all, I can walk away happy.
No. If I say
A
what's
guy
our
I knew in
goal,
college did that with
you
some
say
can of butter. He didn't get out of bed for 3 days.
When you play in a Blitzball tournament, you play to win.
I like how you're focusing on half the chocolate bar and not me telling you to stick a gummy up your ass. Alright, well, if you think the half a chocolate bar is enough, don't eat the 2 gummies with it. I used to have some gummy... I used to do the gummies a lot. I had some... I think they were close to 50 milligrams. But I, like, built up to those. No, that can't be right. The strongest I had I had to top out at, like, 20.
Luzu and Gata.
Yeah.
Crusaders.
Huh?
I looked at the 50s, but I was like...
What?
What? You
Moving ain't gonna surprise you. I ain't saying it's gonna surprise you, I just thought it was funny you breezed right past that part.
Cool. In return, come tournament time, I'll make sure we take the cup.
Cool. About the Crusaders, you can ask them yourself. They got a lodge in a village.
Okay.
Besaid village.
They got any food there?
We'll get you something over there later. Take a look around first.
What's his hood say?
The Crusaders' lodge is over yonder. Luzu and Gata are usually there. All right. Over here.
Huh? What's up?
Why are you whispering, Waka?
You do remember the prayer, right?
I don't remember.
I didn't know it in the first place, to tell the truth.
Man, that's like the basics of the basics. All right, I'll show you.
That's like the basics of the basics.
Go ahead, you try.
I can't unhear Tropical Bender. So you T-pose, curtsy, and then make a ball. And bow.
Hey, not bad.
That's how I check people in at the hotel. That's what I do when people walk in.
Okay.
It's really weird how
Present
that's a
yourself to the
coincidence.
Temple Summoner.
Any Blitzball player would know that prayer. It was the Blitzball sign for victory.
Alright, well, what's in here? What's always in? Oh, thank God! There is a longer dress. that that lady has on. Because the way she was, like, crouching with that dude's head blocking it, I got real concerned for a second. This game, these games, Final Fantasy games in general. Ma'am, what do you got? What do you sell? Potion? Okay. I ain't got any... Do I have money? Hey, I got a little money. I got a little change in my pocket, going jing-a-ling-a-ling. Think you'll come again? I will. Probably. I mean, I don't know how long I'm gonna be in this village. Could be days, could be hours, could be minutes. Oh, is this your house, Waka?
Go present yourself to the temple summoner before we eat, yeah?
Alright. Fabrics are the fabric makers. Okay. Yep. You sell... I could use a nap. Sometimes you gotta take a little nap. Cheers, Argo. Alright, let's go talk to the summoner. I do think the concept of blitzball becoming like a religion or whatever is hilarious, because just football becoming a religion in 1,000 years.
It was then, standing in that place.
And lo, the quarterback was sacked for our sins.
I began to realize how different this world was from my own.
Honestly, adding Jesus to football would probably be about the most American thing you could do. Toss in some guns for good measure, and boom, it is quintessential America. What's always sin?
10 years have passed since Lord Braska became High Summoner. And finally, we receive a statue for our temple.
Oh, what's a High Summoner?
And lo, the devil did try to kick a field goal. But Jesus pulled out his Smith & Wesson and shot the football out of the sky. Amen. And then the congregation goes fucking ham.
It was funny hearing myself make the same excuse over and over. Funny, and a little sad.
The summoners are practitioners of a sacred art, sworn to protect the people of Yevon.
Sacred art, sworn to protect, sure.
Become summoners, who call forth entities of great power, the Aeons.
Bahamut
The
and
Aeons hear our
Baphomet
prayers
and
come down to us.
Shiva and all those guys.
They are the blessing of Yevon.
So what he meant was that we should respect some kind of great men, or something like that, I figured.
Hate to be in Philly, though. Look, Argo, Philly's gonna riot no matter what happens. Alright, let's see what Frosty's got to say. Let's observe chat in its natural habitat. In the wilds of Twitch chat, a rare sighting of Az celebrating a bountiful harvest of discounted herbs. And the chat ecosystem buzzes with Waka's controversial presence, sparking debate on talent and respect. Meanwhile, cautionary tales of overindulgence and potent edibles emerge as both Sky and Argo share their high-stakes experience with 100-milligram chocolate bars. Frosty, I don't know how to tell you this, but their shared experience was, are you insane? Which, to be fair, is a shared experience. It's a lovely calendar. Did you make that calendar? You did such a good job. Wow. Walked away in the middle of a compliment. Screw you too, old man! Only sworn guardians may approach the cloister of trials. Alright. I just want to talk to the summoner, brother. Pray hard and the toxin will surely release its grip on you. Should I have been paying attention to what that guy said? Alright, I'm just gonna leave. Hey, Waka. How am I liking it? I mean, it's not bad. I'm not super far into it.
Sorry, man. No time for lunch yet.
What?
Take a nap. You look bushed.
Tropical bender? Alright. I'll take a nap.
You could at least go see how they are doing.
We can't interfere.
Oh, you're absolutely right, Argo.
But it's been nearly...
You think Jesus shooting that football was scary? You would be riddled full of holes.
It's been nearly...
It's been nearly a day already.
Perhaps you could go look for us.
People are searching for him now.
Thank you.
So why would you be a member of the opposing team in Philly anyway?
Who cares whether it comes...
It doesn't matter if they win or lose. Philly's gonna burn that city to the ground.
Fine, let him. Do you hate him so? But if he dies, you'll never be able to tell him how much you hate him.
That's a weird motivator, Mom. That's a weird motivator. Honey, you don't want your dad to die because if he dies, you can't tell him how much you hate him. Okay, Mom, that's a good point. Thank you. I do really hate him. You little bastard, piece of shit. Yo, anybody ever, I can't talk anymore. Anybody seen my best friend, Tropical Bender, anywhere? Yeah. Yeah, they greased all the street lights to stop people climbing them. And of course it didn't work. Of course it didn't work. And of course somebody died from it. See, I say let them climb the poles, but make the tops comically weak, so it's like a cartoon. As soon as they support any weight, it just falls. So let them climb the poles, and then they can get the brain damage when it falls, and then they don't get anything for being stupid.
If the prayer is heard, the apprentice becomes a fully fledged summoner. Remember?
So someone is in there somewhere, and they haven't come back out. Right, I got it.
A day's already gone by.
He was a son, a brother.
Is it particularly dangerous in there?
Sometimes, yes.
Look, it's very sad, and it's tragic for the people who knew him, but yeah.
Hey, but what if something happens? What if the summoner dies?
Our precepts must be obeyed.
Like I care.
Oh my god, I love that. The precepts must be obeyed. Like I care, old man.
Such a good idea, after all.
Alright, talk about fuck around and find out, Titus. Learn the Yvonne secrets are a test of the cloister trial. Sign the right way, and you will be taken to the chamber of the faith. With examine objects with B. Okay. A strange glyph glows. Okay. North, right, south, west. Touch glyph. This one's easy, but there are temple puzzles I'll have to look up. They're temple puzzles you had to look up, old man. But my young, youthful mind will figure them out. Let's use a sphere to go any further. Alright, well, I'll come back when I got a sphere. Ghost spheres open the way to the Chamber of Faith. Destruction spheres open the way to the hidden treasure. Ew! It seems that besieged spheres are also necessary. What did I do? Did I put a sphere in there? Remove glyph sphere. Only one sphere at a time. Alright. Locked by an unseen sphere shape. Yeah, put the sphere in the hole. What if I have to look this one up, though? Wouldn't that be tragic? Alright, what okay, I see a lot of holes. A lot of hole-shaped holes. There are two, obviously. I gotta do something. I got pistachio butter in the fridge. I just remembered. I gotta do something with that. I put it in the fridge because it's not as thick as peanut butter. You gotta thicken that bitch up. Alright, hold on, let me... I need more water to pass through here, but I need a sphere. There's sphere-shaped recesses all over the place. Okay. Man. Ah, here we go. Take the sphere. That's what I was trying to do a minute ago. Okay, let's try putting you... not there. Here. Very effective. Ah, alright, well that sphere is gone forever now. Take the destruction sphere. Ah! Give me treasure! Give me hidden goodies. Let me blow up a wall. The treasure's gonna be like 20 gil or something like that, isn't it? Alright. Where do you want me to put this Christmas bauble game? Can I have that sphere back? No? Okay. I can't imagine that will actually do anything. You got a cat video. The cat owner referred to the cat paws as dirty ass shit rakes. That's pretty accurate, to be fair. Okay. Store, you might be right. I might end up having to look up some of these puzzles. Okay, now take the sphere, because this is where I got it from. Okay, yeah, nothing up here. Okay, give me that back. Cancel. Give me this, and then go up. Because, yeah, there's only like 2 places I can put that thing. That is one of them. Found a video on vulture bees. I didn't know vulture bees were a thing. They make meat hives? That sounds terrifying. Hold on. Hold on. I gotta... And meat honey. Well, that's moderately disgusting. I'm looking at images of the meat hives. And they're moderately disgusting. About what you would expect. I will say, it is some grade A, like, alien sci-fi horror stuff. Honey from the dead. Yeah, no, I will, Get the mouse out of here. Yeah, sorry, I was looking at those for a minute. That is unpleasant. Hey, touch the symbols. Wahahaha. But yeah, that is some grade A. Insert 2. Nice. Grade A, like, sci-fi looking stuff. Move the pedestal set with a sphere to the correct place. If you move it improperly, step on the shining glitch to return the pedestal to its original place. Okay. Take the sphere. Bunch of sci-fi bullshit. I mean, it is. It looked like it, though. Okay, put the sphere there. I want to get the destruction one. I want the hidden treasures. Alright. Get pushing, baby. Alright, well that did absolutely nothing, for which I am eternally grateful. I can't just hot swap them. I can't just like grab one and then put the other one there and then have one in my hand. No? Okay, bye. Put it up here, I guess. Insert the sphere.
Hey, what's gotten into you?
You did
It's
get
okay.
me getting fully
Only
doxxed.
Summoners, apprentice summoners, and the guardians can enter here. It's a tradition, very important.
So what about you?
Me? I'm a guardian.
Need to check it more consistently, yeah. How else will you know my full legal name and address?
Whoa! Ah!
Summoners go on a pilgrimage to pray at every temple in Spira. Guardians protect them.
Store, don't listen to him.
The guardians in there
Don't
now.
do it again.
One of them's got a sure fuse, and who knows what the other's thinking. Well, now that we come this far, might as well go all the way.
Well, now that we come this far, might as well go all the way. Yeah, I'm Binder from New York.
Doing here? Didn't think we'd be able to handle it.
No, it's just... See, I told you she gets mad easy.
Titus, it's rude to stare.
All right.
Who are you?
Titus, it's rude to stare. I'm gonna style my hair like Waka's. It's long enough. I could get the point in the front. If I could get it to stand. Oh, I could put his head spike to shame. The amount of hairspray or anything you'd need, though, would be ridiculous. You ain't looking so good, lady. You still ain't looking so good, lady.
I've done it. I have become a summoner.
Congrats, Heterochromia. Good for you.
Man, was I surprised. And here I was thinking summoners were all old geezers.
Well, old people gotta be young at some point, my guy. That's how the world works. Way she blows, baby. Way she blows. What time is it? 11:52. Alright, cool.
Hey, over here!
Your boy is getting hungry, so that's working out well. Where are you, Tropical Bender? Oh, you're down here.
What? Ow!
Wait till you see this.
I can't see anything.
Let's see, let me turn around.
Okay.
Ready? Okay. Did she have that staff before, or was that part of being a summoner? Nice. Cool. Hello, weird bird. This is Jacqueline. I don't know what her name is. Very cool. Very impressive.
I've never seen anything like it in my life. Sure, it was a little scary, but still, I could feel a strange kind of gentleness coming from it.
It's like, okay, I'm leaving now. Thank you for summoning me just to say hello. Veilforth. Alright, yeah. We'll stick with that name. Did it have an E at the end? I honestly don't remember. Was it Veil? Did I add the E, or did the game... You know, whatever. He's got an E at the end of his name now.
I remember, that night, we talked for the first time. I didn't know it then, but after that night, everything changed. For everyone. For me.
Let me introduce you to the team.
All right.
This guy here wants into the tournament so bad, I let him on the team.
Thanks, Bender.
His memory's a little fuzzy, so don't mind him if he says anything odd. Come on, say hi.
Hi guys.
I was gonna say literally anything, man.
So what's our goal?
To do our best! Nope, we got a new goal now. Our new goal is victory! To win every match, defeat every opposing team. To bring the Crystal Cup back to our island. That's all we need to do to win. Easy, huh?
Yeah, easy. Imagine checking out your future wife while a bunch of guys chant victory around you. You're like, man. Okay. Victory! Victory! Guys, you're killing the moment. Alright, this seems like a pretty good spot for a second. I know it's a little before noon, but your boy's getting hungry. So I'm going to make some food, use the bathroom, all that good stuff. Give me less than 5 minutes, and when I get back, we're going to keep going for a while. Hey-oh. Oh, God, sorry. Hey-oh. I'm back. That's what that was supposed to sound like, not like me dying. Jeez. Hey-oh. Hey-oh. There you go. Man, hit that at the perfect note to kill myself. I mean, to make myself die, apparently. You know what I meant. Alright, so we got a word redeem, and Icarus got 85k. Oh my god. Stacking up those points. Stacking up those points. What's for us? Which poetic drama by Robert Browning Lint is a title to a town in Kentucky intertwining poetry with geography? I have no idea, Frosty, and that's a weird thing to ask me. You don't want to buy a Roxxon? That... I don't know what that medication does. Sounds like a medication, but I don't know if I want to know what that medication does. It rocks on to help get your rocks off. The town in Kentucky shares its name with Robert Browning poetic drama Pippa Passes. Alright. So there's just a town in Kentucky called Pippa Pass, is what you're telling me. It does what you think it does? Yeah, that's... They ain't subtle with that. Okay, so it's part of excess. Are these the common words? Okay. One. Accession. The act or process by which someone rises to position of honor or power. Accession. Accession. There is an accession to the throne. Accession. Well, I'm glad to know that the makers of that drug have no creativity when it comes to names and can't be subtle at all. To be fair, you probably don't want drug makers to be subtle about what drugs do. You want it to be right on the money.
You're a bad man.
A little rude.
Yuna, be careful.
But it was really my fault to begin with.
Hey, her name's not Yuna, it's
I'm Yuna.
Jacqueline.
Thank you so much for your help.
No, your name is Jacqueline. I told you that. I named you
Sorry
before.
about that. Wasn't I not supposed to? Guess I kind of overreacted.
Oh no, I was overconfident.
Overconfidence is a flimsy armor.
I saw that Aeon thing.
No, I'm sorry.
That's
Overconfidence is a slow and insidious killer.
Do you
Remember
think
that,
I can
Yuna,
become high summoner?
because you almost fell. I'm sorry, remember that, Jacqueline.
Lady Yuna, come play with me some more.
So, tomorrow then.
Hold on, let me do it right.
We're going on the same boat, aren't we?
This won't be as good as the actual narrator
Can
for Darkest
talk
Dungeon,
more.
but I'm gonna give it my best.
You can tell me all about Xanarkand.
Overconfidence is a slow and insidious killer. I feel like I could do a better one if I practice a little bit, but I'm pretty happy with that. Right, overconfidence is a slow and insidious killer. Overconfidence is a slow and insidious killer. I'm pretty happy with those. Obviously not quite to the level of the narrator of
Don't get no ideas.
Darkest Dungeon, but I think I could be satisfied with
What
that.
if she, like, comes on to me?
I hate sand,
That's not going to
of
happen.
course, and it gets
If you
everywhere.
get tired, let me know. I had a bed made for you.
You know, people rag on that dialogue, but if that is not peak awkward teenager flirting with someone, I don't know what is.
Ready?
You know what, buddy?
Good. Sleep tight.
Don't make me start narrating the Art of War on stream, Argo. Nobody wants that. I don't even want that.
Where's that boat?
Everyone will find us if it doesn't come soon.
Why is that bad, Jacqueline?
Are you sure this is okay?
Would you take me to Xanarkand?
Hey! You said you'd go with me!
I can take both of you.
Oh, hey,
It's a city.
I thought Waka told you not to get any ideas.
He did?
Yeah, so you're coming with me.
Hey, stop dreaming! You with a woman? You can't even catch a ball!
Alright, Pops.
Oh, what's the matter? Gonna cry again? Cry. That's the only thing you're good for.
I hate you.
Huh? What'd you say?
You have to speak loudly.
I hate you!
Huh?
That's the spirit.
You can do it.
I hate you!
He's dead, okay? Dead.
I hate you. He's dead. Oh, well, I don't hate him then.
He does look a lot like Chapu. I was surprised too, the first time I saw him. But no matter what he looks like, he isn't Chapu. You shouldn't have brought
Boys
him
are so
here in the
dramatic.
first place.
We are. Ma'am, are you wearing a dress made of belts?
Excuses again?
Yeah, but
Okay, it can be trauma drama.
More. Enough, Waka.
I did read the word. I read the word. I read the word. And did the thing. Not because it was easy, but because it was hard. Thank you to Araxon.
Scary. So,
Araxon, for when the things you're trying to do are not easy, but you need them hard.
looked like you.
I would love fantastic news.
He was with the Crusaders when they fought Sin last year. He didn't make it. I first heard on the day of the tournament.
There's an ice cream glory hole in Texas called Privy Privy.
I became a guardian to fight Sin, yeah?
Made you think of Arnold Schwarzenegger? It's because I can't do a good JFK impersonation. I can, but I gotta work on it a lot. I gotta say, for some reason,
be a guardian full time. I know it kind of looks like I'm using you, but I'm not.
so hold on. There's a lot happening in chat that I need to address real quick. Lulu's the lady with the belt dress, right, Argo?
help me out, you know.
And I mean, very fair and valid. Depending on, I feel like everybody who plays every gamer, I don't like calling people gamers, but every gamer has that one game from their childhood that there was a character in it, and they're like, yeah, that's going to influence my future taste and everyone I'm attracted to. And you don't know it until it happens. And you don't even know it when it happens. You don't realize it until years later. When you're replaying a game and you're like, huh, that explains some stuff. Stuart, I need you to understand every single character's outfit in every Final Fantasy game is impractical and stupid. It is one of my favorite things to rag on Final Fantasy about, is the ridiculousness of their outfits. Hers is a special kind of stupid. You know what? I will agree that the belt dress is a particular kind of stupid. It is an overqualifying kind of stupid. I will give you that.
You gave Chapu.
Well,
It was
never used it.
Ian? Ian? I don't know who that is. What game is that?
We're taking the same boat as Yuna, right? Why do we gotta wait here?
Yuna came to this village 10 years ago, when the last calm started.
The calm.
Literally the woman's dream.
Then, She's been like a little sister to me and Lulu. But she had the talent. She became an apprentice.
Well, I will say, for Lulu's dress, it seems very easy to make it home.
We should leave together.
You made that. Dead or alive. Okay. That explains that. It's dead or alive, Ponton. Yeah, that's...
They're gifts for the temples we're to visit.
That one wasn't subtle.
This isn't a vacation, you know.
I guess you're right.
Oh, I just saw that. You can do a great JFK impression, but only once.
Okay, off we go.
Yeah, like, you could go to Walmart, pick up 30 belts, and you can make that dress at home, no problem. And like you said, the corset seems to be holding everything out. Really, it's still impractical. It's still stupid, but I don't think it would fall off. I want to know why freaking Titus here has corset overalls. Can I get like a better view of him? No. Yeah, but Titus is wearing like a corset overall.
Here comes one now.
And we're gonna complain about the belt dress.
Why don't you try out that sword I gave you?
You're referring to the personality more than her endowments? Hey, I mean, very fair and valid. I've never actually played Dead or Alive, so I can't really comment on it beyond, you know, the obvious.
Not too shabby.
But no, I wanted to ask about this ice cream glory hole. Does somebody just hold an ice cream through a hole in the wall and you get to enjoy? It's not something you thought about the first... Well, yeah, the first time you play the game, nobody's thinking about how everybody's outfit is ridiculous. Okay, well, it's actually the most wholesome option of what was going through my head with the term ice cream glory hole. I'd go to an ice cream glory hole, but only if it's in a bad part of town. I wouldn't trust it otherwise. A smart ass like the emo chick in high school, you know. Ah, fair. Okay.
That looks like trouble.
That looks like a brain and slime. What are you talking about? I did almost nothing that.
Magic can beat that thing. If you can't beat them down, you gotta use magic of an element they don't like.
Thank you, Tropical Mender.
Element? Let's have our black mage show you what I mean.
But yeah, the first time you play these games, you don't notice when you're a kid.
Good thing I'm here.
When you're a child, you don't notice that this lady's wearing a dress made of belts. That's not something that clicks in your head. Fire, ice, lightning, and water.
Spells of ice work well against fire fiends, and ice fiends are weak against fire magic. You follow?
I get fire and ice, but what about lightning and water?
Lightning and water are opposed, just like fire and ice. This one here is a water fiend, which means...
Which means fucking thunder, baby! Wait, hold on. Did I just get... I got sphere levels. Those are the belts you collected from her... Yeah. Victims is one word for it, yeah. Okay, and now I can... No. Nice. And now I can move. Power sphere. Okay. Nice. I like how it's called. I love the fact that in Final Fantasy they call them plans. I'm ruining your childhood. Hey, you know what? Even if that is how she got all her belts, I don't judge. We don't judge here. Okay, wait, no. Sphere grid, but for Waka. And okay. No. It's B to confirm things, and it keeps fucking me up. Alright, regardless. It's called experience. Yeah, Stuart, you're just getting an experience here. Besides, you already told me I ruined this game partially for you when I told you that Waka was had the same voice actor as Bender. He's literally just doing Tropical Bender right now, and I love it.
Take your time.
That's very true, Kels. That's very true.
Let's get going, man.
We're gonna wait.
Huh?
Different viewpoints are important.
Alright. You ready?
Also, Stuart, you had to have known this was going to happen with me playing Final Fantasy. You had to have known.
What's going on?
It's an ancient custom. People leaving the island pray here for a safe trip. Chapu didn't pray that day. Said he'd miss his boat.
Probably should have prayed, yeah.
That should do it.
Well, don't worry. I still can't unhear Bender every time he talks. He's a really good voice actor, but he's got a very distinctive voice. Alright, I mean, that's one way to go, but there's so many options. This is literally where I just came from. And I'm going to explore.
This isn't the way to the...
Alright, I guess I'm not going to explore. I'm going to explore. No, you're not. Go play the game right. Something is written here. Hi. You good, buddy? How often do you have to braid your hair when it's like that? Also, where did all of my friends go? Okay, you use a potion. Finally, a fight. Hey, we had some combat a little bit ago, but yeah. Hey, it's the early game of Final Fantasy, where we have to have 35 minutes of exposition and dialogue before everything happens. It's still less heavily front-loaded than Final Fantasy 16 was by this point.
That's enough.
What's with that guy?
Himari Ronso, of the Ronso tribe. He's learned the Fiend's way of fighting.
Uh-huh, yeah.
That's not what I meant.
He's another Yuna's guardians.
Huh?
Sometimes we don't understand him either.
Let's talk about Waka's outfit for a second.
But
I actually like the turn-based combat in this game. It felt more fluid. I like the turn-based combat in Final Fantasy games. I generally like turn-based combat games. Well, if I'm wanting to play a turn-based game, I like turn-based combat games. If I don't want to play... Okay. Oh. Equip, Titus. There we go. Like, he's got tropical suspenders fit. Exactly. Yeah, Kels, you get the belly button for free, but the nips, you gotta pay for the show. You're not a fan of turn-based content? I can understand that. I get why people don't like turn-based combat. But, again, if I'm in the mood for it, Final Fantasy always does really good turn-based combat.
True, but, why don't we let our summoner show us what she's made of?
Press left button to switch during characters during battle being used. Okay. Oh, I could hot swap during combat? That's pretty nice. I like that. You don't like it either?
Show us what your training has taught you.
I never realized turn-based combat was so controversial. Use a summons command to have unit call Aeons. Only you can summon Aeons. Aeons take damage, your HP decreases, sure if you leave battle and become unavailable for a time. Summon Veilfall! For tick-based like the Tales of series. But you... Yeah, that's very fair. I could see that. I don't know what you mean. What do you mean by tick-based? Early 2000s. Oh, yeah. I mean, it's a Final Fantasy game. It was only like 3 or 4 games ago that they stopped doing turn-based combat. And it might be impractical to get yellow sandals around here. Well, I guess it can't be any harder than the yellow everything else he's wearing. Alright, Sonic Boom. Let's try Sonic Wings! Okay, let's try some bulk magic. Ah, no. Right, we're already getting a dragon fight 2.5 hours into the game. How are they ever gonna top this? I feel like this guy can't have a lot left in him. This is why I will always say Libra is the best spell or ability in Final Fantasy, because you can see how much health the opponent has left, and by God is that amazing. Overdrive! Energy Ray! Do I have to input the Konami code on this one, or does it just do it? Okay, yeah, if he didn't die after that. Nice. Got a power ball. Is that for a Waka? Yep. Another one?
Another one of those. No problem. Leave this one to me, huh? Say goodnight, Birdie.
Okay. That was it! You didn't do it! Yep, cheer everybody. Say goodnight, Birdie. Throws one ball at one of their at his head. Bring Yuna back out. I just wanted Titus to pop, Titus to pop in and get some experience. Use Thunder on this guy. It seems appropriate. Baleful! I summon you! Exactly. I gotta see the health bar. I gotta know how much longer this I gotta prepare for. I like the giant glowing guitar pick she has on her arm. That is actually glowing like such a vibrant magenta that I think the texture on it is broken. Next time, I would like to fight something that is not one of these. Nice! Rod of Darkness. I do appreciate the fact that everybody's getting... Excuse me. Everybody's getting weapons. Yuna gets staff. What does Lula get? Lulu. A Moogle and a Bangle. Dark Touch. Move to that location. Use a Speed Sphere. Speed Sphere. Just a Bangle. A belt. A belt for her wrist. Oh, shit. That's good. And accurate. Oh, wait. No, move. That location. No. Null Blaze. Sweet. Now we can... Yeah, there we go. Now, hold on here. What are you doing down there, items? And how do I get you from there into my inventory? Feel like I'm going too far. Lulu's like, if it ain't a belt, I don't want it. Her shoes, belts. Her clothes, belts. Her armor, belts. Her car, belts. When she sings, belts. Alright, yeah, Titus, you get in here. Attack the dingo. The dingo ate your baby. Alright, you take out the condor. Blankets, just belts. You know, if that's true, I'm surprised she's collected as many belts as she has. Can you imagine going over to somebody's house and their blanket is just like a belt? Or a series of belts woven together?
With 4 of us, this is no...
Alright, let's see what Frosty's got to say. Attention! Coming soon to a chat near you! In a world of turn-based combat and nostalgic treasure, join Mortician of Faith chat as they dissect Final Fantasy X fashion faux pas and combat mechanics. From core set critiques to Waka's mysterious sandal choice, the stream is a blend of humor and heated debates. Will they conquer the dragon or will nostalgia reign supreme? Tune in for laughs, insights, and epic battles. Hashtag not a sports guy. That is the truth. I am... Of all the things I am not a sportsman. Bam! Take that.
Let us Guardians handle the likes of these.
Well, I'm trying to, Lulu, but I gotta wait till it's your turn.
Need a good jolt?
Okay, that's that way, but what's this way? Hey, Katra! You were literally just thinking about Final Fantasy X and you just saw me at it? Actually, you can thank Store. You always wanted to make Lulu a fighter, have your little stuffed animal run a... That would be so funny, actually. To watch her just... Hey, this is where Waka pushed me into the water. That would be really funny. And I've learned you can do that if you, like, do the expert grid. You could have her be just a brawler with a teddy bear. Store, was that your inspiration for your Lost Girl Essence of Grimm game? Was that the inspiration for your child beats people with teddy bear game? Anything over here? Not really? Okay. What about you? No. Are we just waiting? Are we standing around? Or alright, I'm going to the boat. Not even a little bit. Katra, I'm gonna be real with you. I don't think Store knows what League of Legends is. Just an idea from a kid defending Santa from the Mafia, and it morphed into that. You really just be putting Santa through the ringer in some of your games, man.
Goodbye.
Annie's the little girl who beats people with a teddy bear? Oh! Well, yeah. Oh, hey, Catcher, you just woke up at like an... Wow. You didn't pull a Catra. I'm surprised. I'm impressed. Good for you. But work, rip. Imagine you're trying to look out some binoculars and some jackass comes over, does like a backflip off your shoulders, a handstand backflip off your shoulders and takes your binoculars. Backpack brawl? Work is a scourge. Bruh! Bruh! You stayed up till 7 and it's almost 10? Okay, well... I didn't see you streaming, so I didn't see you stream last night, so I was like, oh, Catra's asleep. Somebody take these binoculars away from Titus, please. Go back to being hunter-gatherers. But when would I do this? When would I do this if I'm hunting and gathering? Hold on, I gotta... Okay. Why is it taking you 2 days to hunt a deer?
Word is that summoner's got noble blood. I heard
Strangely
she's
addicting.
Lord Braska's daughter.
I would believe
Don't
it.
say.
Lord Braska's daughter?
But yeah, so I feel like if it's... Okay, I do forget. I don't know what the deer population where you live is like. You kind of want to eat a whole rotisserie chicken for breakfast? Honestly, who amongst us has not felt the urge to eat an entire rotisserie chicken in one sitting? And if you say you haven't, I don't believe you. One thing I love to do, go to the store, get a rotisserie chicken, get some fruit, some cheese, basically just make a charcuterie board just for yourself. Well, so Stuart, actually, humans used to hunt like that. So humans are the #1 endurance runner on the planet. Humans would literally just walk after our prey or jog after it until it collapsed from exhaustion. So that was an actual hunting technique.
Don't look like you got much money either.
Why are you so British?
Out of me way.
Who do you think you are?
Awaka the 23rd, merchant extraordinaire.
Awaka the who?
Don't.
But I know that feeling, Katra.
Not many do.
I can relate to that. But yeah, that's how we used to, like, catch animals, was just keep jogging after them forever. Which is absolutely terrifying to think about. Because they would, you're a horse or whatever. Oh, these weird monkey things threw a rock at me. I ran away for 25 minutes. They'll never find me. 5 minutes later, oh shit, they're here again. And that just keeps happening. Forever. Every time you stop to catch your breath, they're right there. Every time you stop to take a drink, they're there. Because I'm just making a new save every time. I can have up to 200. Why am I not going to have that many? It's your nap time? Well, don't stay up late doom scrolling. But have a good nap, man. I'll be here for a while playing some Final Fantasy still. Convenience of modern day technology. So you can get rotisserie chicken on the fly. Exactly.
I'm not at liberty to talk about our plan.
What plan?
But someday, the name of what? Say, lad, you wouldn't have a bit of guilt.
I got 900 on me. Tell you what. You can have 100. No sweat, man.
It pays to ask. Fine seed money for the Oaka merchant.
I'm sure that's going to come back and pay off in the future. There's this... Are you going to show up to work and just eat a whole rotisserie chicken?
What the heck is that?
At the counter.
What is this place?
Diane Primitive Days. Big same, Katra. Big same.
Yeah, but why the big birds?
What's so strange about chocobo power?
Like, even 200 years ago, brother man, I would not have made it.
Never seen a chocobo?
I'm sorry, I would not have made it.
Blackwater Island did you come from, anyway?
I was not a hunter or a gatherer. I was the guy you felt bad for, so you had him stay at home to make sure nothing caught on fire. And even then, it was at best a 50-50. You would gather rotisserie chickens. I can see ancient Katra now with all the chickens. Just like, how do I rotisserize these? Play games. Yes, it's called escapism. I can escape the panhandlers. You were literally an alarm. Argo just walking around, sees a tiger. Ah! 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 Everybody else hides. Argo gets eaten. To warn the others. Sure. Yeah, Ancient Catra has all these herbs and, like, a bunch of wild chickens gathered around. And she's just like, I know I can do something with this. I know it. He gave it back to you? I would have taken his whole cup. I would have taken the cup of change.
So, is Yuna's father famous or something?
I mean, like, no, you don't deserve this anymore.
Braska. You saw his statue at the temple. Lord Braska defeated Sin 10 years ago.
Yes, everybody thank Argo for his sacrifice.
Yuna's the heir to a
We will silently thank Argo from the trees while we watch him get eaten by a tiger.
It's tough. Your father's famous.
Huh?
Walker's a bit lacking in the imagination department.
Huh?
Thanks, Lulu. I'll keep that in mind.
Oh, I need it. Okay. Beggars can't be choosers. Yeah, he isn't a beggar. He's a con artist at that point. He's a grifter, a hustler, a charlatan, a fraudster.
The wind. It's nice.
I'm gonna do the jet shot. I don't know what that means. Yes? No? Maybe? I don't know. Can you repeat the question? You're not the boss of me now. You're not the boss of me now. You're not the boss of me now, and you're not so big. You're not the boss of me now. You're not the boss of me now.
You're a blitzball player, aren't you?
I hate the wind. It's cold and smooth, and it gets everywhere.
Huh. Waka doesn't believe me at all.
But I believe you.
Huh?
Just gonna make it. I just want a giant list of things. Very similar to I hate sand. It's coarse and rough, and it gets everywhere. I hate the wind. It's cold and smooth, and it gets everywhere.
A man named Jack told me. He was my father's guardian.
So, Jet is my dad, right?
His name is Jecht.
Jecht, okay. So, Jecht was my dad from over 1,000 years ago, but was somehow the guardian of your father 1,000 years in the future.
Blessing of Yevon.
Jet.
Sounds like him, but it can't be him.
Why not?
Jacqueline, I'm over 1,000 years old.
My old man, he died 10 years ago, off the coast of Xanarkand.
I'm sorry.
He went out to sea for training one day and never came back.
Well,
and no one's seen him since then.
Why are you sad? Didn't you hate him? Didn't you hate him?
Why, that's the day that Jecht came to Spira.
But,
It's true, I first met Jecht 10 years and 3 months ago. I remember.
Why did you say like 10 years and 3 months ago?
The date fits.
Yeah. Everybody gets one name, and after that, we move on. That name's never used again.
Yeah, but how would he get here?
You're here? Are you not?
I mean, I guess that's true. Titus is still, like 16? 17? I never assume people in Final Fantasy games are adults unless it's very specifically stated they are. Because most of the time, they don't seem like adults. The adults are the boring ones who stay at home and they're like, I'm not getting involved in this. Like, out of all the characters, why is it just green? Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. What? Alright, we good. He's 17. I was gonna say, out of everyone so far, Lulu seems like the only actual adult that, like, we've seen. And so does this lion guy. But that just doesn't mean, like, I don't know how that ages. What is happening? Waka is too. You hate green. It's sickly. It gets everywhere. It really does get everywhere. Waka is too. Aaron, I would say, seems very adult. What is it? I can't. Waka is 23. Damn. All right. I guess I could see Waka being in the 20s. Lulu is 22. Aaron is your husband. He was the only character so far where I was like, I saw him and I was like, all right, I kind of like this guy. He's drunk on the edge of a building waving to a giant tidal wave. Yeah, I remember. I recognized him when I saw him. I had to make fun of his fashion sense. Also, I feel like Kells could see through the green screen when that was happening. Just based on chat. I don't know, like, I couldn't see anything. But I feel like Kells could see through the green. And I think the green saved me from getting, like, banned. Jacqueline is also 17. Okay, yeah, that seems about right. Like, I would, yeah, not adults, but not young. Well, I mean, 17's still young. You know what I mean. I don't know. Hold on. I wanna... Let's get Waka. Aaron is only 35. You know, sometimes it's a rough few years. He hasn't well, he's shown up, but not since you've been here. Old enough to be sacrificed for some mythical god. Well, yeah, you gotta sacrifice him young, You gotta sacrifice him young to mythical gods. Otherwise, they get disillusioned.
How many of these things are there? The fin! Attack the fin!
Fighting at a distance. Regular sword attacks cannot hit targets at distance such as Sin's Fin. These attacks and using magic, Waka's magic, or using magic or Waka's blitzball. Okay. You being 39, your life is over. That's because he is. Look, Aaron had a rough 35 years, okay? He's trying. Alright, okay, Waka. Hit him with the... What? Okay. Did I just attack myself? Did Waka just bounce the ball off of the ground into his own face? I would love it if Waka just dropped the bite my shiny metal ass line. I have no idea what's going on here. I'm trying to get Waka to throw his ball at this thing. But instead he wants to bounce it off the deck and hit himself in the face with it. Okay, we're gonna... get you. There we go. I don't know if I can use Waka to hit this thing, considering he tried to break his own face with his ball first. That's not right. I appreciate that the Moogle doll just goes over and hits them himself, and Lulu doesn't actually do that. Lulu's like, nah, I'm good. I'm good. I'll let the doll fight for me. There we go. It is very difficult to select what I'm trying to do here. Select which enemy I'm trying to hit with the controller. He really did. It's like, hey bro, think fast. Bonk. She's not dressed for magical combat either. Capitalism in action. Oh, well, that time it was easy. I don't think Sin cares that we're hitting his fin. Exactly. She's not dressed to fight, she's dressed to slay. Can I just click on the boss? No. Alright. I don't think this boss cares that I've been hitting it. Welcome back! You may have found another job? Hell yeah! I didn't know you were looking for one. I thought you liked your job. Maybe you don't, but the fact that you're like constantly like hitting your pen and shit while working from home sounds pretty nice, but it sounds like Az is winning. But hell yeah, brother man. Ah, your current job ends next month because... Well, it's a very good thing you found a new one then. Congrats. You get good at... Yeah, here's hoping. Even though I only get one apiece from them, I probably got 50 by now. Now you need to replay this. You're welcome. What? I love that. Az got a new job. You get a chicken. I'm playing Final Fantasy X. Everybody's having a great day. It would be better if... Eventually... I had it! There we go. First, gonna play the FF7 remake and intermission DLC and the prequel. The other good news was the weed. That is an insanely good deal, to be fair. That's so much Final Fantasy VII, Argo. What I'm going to do, if I ever stream Final Fantasy VII, I'm going to stream the original and the remake at the same time. Monday, Tuesday will be original. Thursday, Friday would be the remake. Oh! I think we did it. And then we'll compare notes as we go. I think I just ended this. Please, God, let it be over. We got the green again. We're actually just not allowed to see certain cutscenes. Sober you is not going to apologize for drunk you tonight? Oh boy. So far, confirmed, or heavily implied, while playing Repo tonight, Catcher is going to be drunk, Az is going to be stoned as hell, Mort will be there, but racist Waka. Hey, you leave Tropical Bender alone. You're not. I would expect nothing less from either of you. Oh god, I know, Argo. Every night, every time me and Catcher stream a game, I'm like, oh, sweet, I'm gonna have like 15 clips to post on YouTube after this. Because it just gets unhinged. Now we're fighting this jackass. How many people can play this at once? Okay, you need a potion, Waka. Don't worry, I am real good at taking the bait. There you go. I'll probably walk right into it. It's gonna be another Eye Lady situation. Okay, you can't complain. You can't have the whole ocean as his home. I'm allowed to go swimming. I love the sound the blitz ball makes when I hit somebody. Can you name the location of the first battle where the U.S. forces engaged in the Korean War? Find out when the ad ends in about a minute. I was gonna say that, Katra. I was literally about to say that. I was gonna say probably somewhere in Korea if I had to guess. And then you type my joke faster than I can say it because I'm reading. I love the sound, the hollow noise of the ball just bouncing off people. Blender? No, it's pronounced Bender. B. Bending Rodriguez. Rodriguez. Alright, use... Oh, we all hurtin'. We all hurtin'. I realized Waka only had 14. Swordplay, spiral cut. Ah, there we go. Hey, I actually did it correctly once. I haven't done that yet. How are you still standing? It was Osan? The first battle involving U.S. troops in Korean War took place in the city of Suwon. You were close. Oh, actually, Katra, I have some news. Oddly enough, the city of Suwon is not in Korea. It's on an island off the Korean peninsula. So you were wrong. You are incorrect, sir. But how much health do you have left? God damn. Cheer us on, Titus. Frosty is lying. Is Frosty lying? So they're saying the... Oh. No, Catcher, you're 100% right. I made that up. I made that up. I am a liar. I'm a lying liar who lies for entertainment. My own and others. Now I don't know what to believe anymore as. Yeah? Oh, thank God he's dead. You are right. Ice Mumba, Blue Bangle. I'm gonna have to Google why this is... So this is a problem people are having. There is no fix. Turning anti-aliasing down to 4x. And turning down MSAA. You Googled yourself this morning and my YouTube pops up? Oh, hell yeah! Hey, I've been tagging you in all the shorts I'm uploading. Hold on, now I want to Google you. Okay, so if I Google you, in order, I get your x.com, your Twitch, your YouTube, and then 3 of my videos immediately.
When Sin attacked Xanarkand that day, I woke up in Spira.
Yep.
I kept hoping it would work in reverse.
Also, if you type in Catcher Cooper and you go to shopping, it pulls up tires.
I will defeat Sin. I must defeat Sin.
I was just fooling myself. Maybe it was that day, on the sea, under the burning sun. I started to give up hope. I was in a foreign world. I wasn't going home. This was my new reality, and I was stuck in it for good.
The funny part about that is, if you Google Mortician of Faith, first it pulls up my Twitch, then second it pulls up a Twitch video from 4 years ago? No, that can't be right, because that's from Ooblets. But it pulls up my Twitch, then it pulls up my Twitch, then it pulls up my Twitch metrics, then my Blue Sky, and then my Ko-Fi, and then my Twitch tracker, and then my Twitch metrics, and then my Itch.io page, which I never posted anything to Itch, and then finally my YouTube. That is hilarious.
There's no other summoner here. Please allow me to perform the sending.
You Google Katra, immediately 3 of my videos. You Google me, I don't even show. I'm not even on the YouTube.
Take me to them.
Oh, that's so good. Hey, but I've been putting hashtag Catcher Cooper in the description of all of our everything we played together, because I want you to get credit.
We'll go see what we can do to help in town.
Legitimately, I'm turning you into a tag on YouTube because of it. Okay, so since I just saved, I'm going to actually see if I can fix this green screen issue. How do I... What? How do I... What? You're dying. You're dancing. When will Yuna stop dancing? Never. Gonna take a quick nap so you don't die? Have a good one, Az. I'll see you later, brother. Watch you sleep for 18 hours. We're trying to play. We're like, where's Az? Where did Az go? How do I quit the game? Okay, well, I know how to quit the game. You actually have to Alt F4 and it offers you a pop-up if you want to quit the game. Alright, let me see if I can... Alright. There is no option for me to turn down the settings they recommend turning down to stop the green screen. You'll contact Az telepathically. Az sits up bolt right after like 3 hours. Why do I just hear screaming in my head? Why is it only screaming? Okay, it stopped screaming. Why am I only thinking about hash browns? Az wakes up, has the overwhelming urge to eat hash browns and speedrun Sly Cooper. Oh, during cutscenes, for some reason, the screen just goes green.
I have come from the temple in Besaid.
Oh, milady summoner.
If there is no other summoner,
Like, you can't see anything besides just green.
Thanks, BTA.
It's actually, like... I mean, I don't know, I'm not annoyed about... I'm kind of annoyed about it, but...
Take me to them.
Your only two moods. Hash brown and speedrunning. Ancient Catra, invent rotisserie chicken. Modern Catra, only know how to do few things. Eat hash brown, speedrun Sly. That's all I got. Eat hot chip. I like how they got off the boat and immediately went to work. Not right now. Not right now. It was during cutscenes. That would be... Wait, the screen's not green for you right now?
What's ascending? Are we going somewhere?
Yeah. Modern Catcher know how to do three things. Eat hash brown, speedrun Sly, and no sleep.
It's just your memory that's the problem. The dead need guidance.
I just realized Yuna has cornrows.
Filled with grief over their own death, they refuse to face their fate. They yearn to live on and resent those still alive. You see, they envy the living.
Who doesn't envy the living?
And in time, that envy turns to anger, even hate.
Anger leads to hate.
Should these souls
Hate leads to
remain
the
in
dark
spirit,
side.
they become fiends that prey on the living. Sad, isn't it?
You're like, I love this cutscene. I'm over here like, yes. Anger leads to hate.
Summoners do this?
Hate leads to the dark side. Be careful, young Jedi. Darth Sun Tzu. I don't know why you're calling me Sun Tzu in the first place. Here's a Mort is Sun Tzu if he was a Sith. Damn, we got Jacqueline Christ in our team. Damn, Jackie Christ. Jesus Christ might have died for your sins, but Jacqueline Christ doesn't need dance on water for our new sins. I like how everyone's acting like it was the most miraculous thing ever, and she just spun in a circle. Oh, she did a kick and a bend. You do not recognize the bodies in the water. Alright, let's get more impressive. If somebody doesn't do this at my funeral, I'm gonna come back as a poltergeist and haunt all of you. And I swear, I will be the most irritating haunting that's ever existed. See, Argo, the way you said that, I'm not sure if you want me to come back as a poltergeist and haunt you or not.
It must be tough, being a summoner.
Yuna chose her own path. She knew from the beginning what it meant. All we can do.
But yeah, no, it'd be, you guys would hate, there would be, I'd swap your salt and sugar out, unplug your refrigerator in the middle of the night.
What's the end?
I would make my presence known.
Until she defeats sin.
But only in the most irritating ways ever.
Oh.
I hope I did okay.
You did very well. They've reached the far plane by now, but no tears next time. Hmm?
I wished there would never be a next time. No more people being killed by sin. No more sendings for Yuna. Everyone stood there watching her.
Oh my god, people are probably gonna die regardless.
And somehow, horrifying. I never wanted to see it again.
Oh, it wasn't that bad. Good nap. Alright. Get a cheeky little save in here. Mm-hmm, yeah. Actually, wait. I did dress well. Everybody else left. Alright, well that's cool. What's this? A villager. Our people have been killed by sin. Yuna starts throwing it back on the water. Don't worry, I got this. Alright. Waka's still over there. Does a somersault. That's the kind of dancing I would do if I was a summoner. T equals D. Yeah, I'm just out there on the shore. Yuna, throw it forward for the BMG! She gets so confused, she loses concentration and sinks into the water. Sorry! It's my bad. Been affected by the toxin. What are you looking at? I ain't on display here. Go away, man. Hey. Oh, I gotta talk to Waka. Okay. Waka Waka! How have I not made that joke yet?
Ah, there you are. We said our ox. Huddle. On to the temple, where we pray for victory. Go!
To the temple.
High Summoner O'Holland used to live in the Kilika temple here. Yup. Lord O'Holland was once a great blitzer, you know.
Waka.
It was gonna happen eventually.
Victory's all good. But is this right?
Something wrong with enjoying blitzball?
Is this really the time?
This is the only time. The players fight with all their strength. The fans cheer for them.
Do you think Waka's nipples chafe with that outfit?
Suffering. Only the game matters.
Because that's like, that's the contact point.
At least that's what I think.
For this entire, for his entire, like, vest, right? His entire top.
Let's play and win, right?
Especially being active, moving around out there.
Let's go.
There's no way those things aren't rubbed raw. Oh yeah, he's got to lotion them every time he's off screen. He's got like a thing of Vaseline in his pocket. Every time like he's not being looked at, he's just like, oh. God. That's why he dresses like that, so he can get his hand under there when he needs to real quick, just to like lotion him up. Alright, so I actually have to stop at 1:30 today. I gotta stop a little bit early. I gotta be at work a half hour early today. So, I think that's a good stopping point. I don't think I'm going to find another save spot in the next 5 minutes. So, I'm going to say thank you guys all so much for tuning in. Thanks for coming by. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for watching. I always appreciate it. I will be back tonight, apparently. We're going to be playing some Repo. me, Katra as 44444444444, and RDJ, I believe was the other one. I don't know who all is going to be there, but I'll be there. I'll be here no matter what. So I will be dropping you guys off somewhere. Nobody go anywhere. We will be raiding out. Don't be sad, Argo. It's only for a little bit. It's only for 9-10 hours, something like that. Alright, let's see. Let's see who we've got, who's alive. Ah, hey, here we go. Perfect. Mormel. Absolutely, Katra. Absolutely. Thank you for coming by for a little bit before work. I'm gonna drop you guys off with Mormel. I don't know what they're doing. They're doing... they playing Scribblio. That's good. Yeah, they take good care of you. Alright, see you guys.
So happy. Watch Groundhog video? No, not really into pulling up. Oh my god, hi guys. Welcome to Raid. I hope you all doing good.